welcome.
Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. Kim is kind of a little bit under the weather, so...
Under the weather, yes. I'm not complaining.
You're not complaining?
Here I am. I thought, you know what? He almost did it by himself, and I thought, I better go on air, because watching John by himself sometimes...
It's very painful for my wife.
He doesn't even listen to you.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
It's okay.
If I do it by myself, she says I suck pretty bad.
And I couldn't do it by myself, so I would stink by myself. Plus, I probably stink with you.
Yeah, everybody's watching like, well, you guys just, it's
stink.
just bad anyway, so who matters what? Anyway, well, we thank you for stopping by. We do. We thank you for stopping by our humble little news show. We really appreciate it.
Very much.
And we hope you've had a good day.
Yes.
Hope you haven't been following the stock market too close, as it's gone up and down, up
today it has.
and
I
down.
haven't followed today.
There was like a 900-point swing. I
thought since we had a new president in office, everything was going to change. Well, he's not in office yet.
He's not in office yet,
okay.
so.
Anyway. So do you think when he's inaugurated, everything will change?
They're talking about 1 million people.
1 million people will be in his inauguration. Can you believe that? Is that the most ever?
Oh. Well, they had the 1 million. I mean, that's probably
for inauguration.
I don't know. That would be a good Google.
I'm curious. That's an awful lot of people. To them all.
No, the Capitol. Oh,
I know.
Yeah, when we're in Washington D.C.
Yes,
the
I
whole.
know. Yes, I know, but still a lot of people.
From.
We've actually been there.
Well, from the Lincoln Memorial all the way to.
Yes, we went there. I know what it is. I'm not surfing.
And you know that it wasn't. You knew that it wasn't.
I'm probably dumber than Sarah Palin.
You knew that it wasn't just.
She's bright.
You knew that it wasn't just a mall.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what? I think we need to. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
What?
We got it. Yeah.
It's up, John.
It's up.
It's not top toasted.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank tonight's sponsor, Greenhorn Creek Resort. They are having a golf special right now.
They are.
Join now, Winter Gold Membership Special. Join by December 1st and receive a dozen Pro V1 golf balls.
$64 value. And pay dues only until April. No initiation fee.
Yes.
Unlimited golf, guest privileges, discounts on food, merchandise, practice range, fitness facility, tennis, plus lessons. And it is below the snow and above the fog.
Yes. So is that what that means? The little circle.
Snow or fog? No snow or fog.
Okay.
All right. So.
Yes. So thank you for sponsoring the news this evening. We have some more news on Bear Valley. Looks like they did a video.
They did. They did a video. This is a couple weeks ago we did a little interview with Martine Wegenstein, Bear Valley CEO. Now this is one that. They pushed up on YouTube. This has all the improvements in the off season.
Okay, that they're
going to be doing.
That they did in the off season, or that they're going to be doing.
They're done. Pretty much.
So when you were up there, did you notice a difference?
Well, most of this is stuff that they're going to do on the backside.
Oh, okay.
For the terrain park and the.
They do anything to the lodge or anything?
I did notice the new snowmaking equipment.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yes. Well, what they're going to do to the lodge is one of the things. It doesn't change the footprint of the lodge, but they opened up the lower level so that if say a family is coming to rent, they don't have to go multiple spots to get all their stuff. They can go to one spot, get all their stuff done.
That's
move
good.
On
I've heard that has been a hassle for families.
It'll make it flow.
We had some
easier.
friends that came up went up last year. They said, "Gosh, it was a hassle. It's been an hour and a half. Going from here to here to here to here."
I don't
so they're
think it'll
making
happen
it easier.
anymore.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear for families.
Yeah,
what are you doing, John?
Huh?
Why are you fiddling with my screen?
Because I just thought it was going to be in the way.
No, it's not. I can see my whole body there.
No, that's not.
I
don't like to look at the backs of the screens.
Okay.
It's our producer Ed Lark will go, what do you guys,
Oh, he does? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, this is our weekend update edition. Happy Thursday. We just got back from a Chamber of Commerce mixer, which was quite a good
busy
turnout.
mixer. And this is at the Angels. Well, go ahead and tell
At
me.
the Angels Camp Museum and Carriage House in downtown Angels Camp, which was a beautiful. I've never been back in there. Have you? You have. And seen all those antique carriages.
And for a small town museum, it's pretty incredible.
And it was a good turnout. That was one of the best turnouts I've ever seen in a chamber mixer.
See,
of course, I've only been to a couple.
You wouldn't go with me when I was just going to go see it. You'd go to a mixer though.
Well, I was going to stay in the car because I didn't feel good. Remember? And I did go in. We ended up staying way longer than we should have.
There were people in costume. For example, yes. Jack Lynch.
Mm-hmm. The top hat.
Top hat.
Is that who that was?
Councilman Lynch.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people
impressive.
there. Everybody was there.
It was pretty impressive.
Yes, it was a very nice evening. Diane Gray did a great job of organizing the event, as always. The Chamber always does such a wonderful job. Did you have any of the food?
I did not.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Didn't have a chance to nosy
I was
over
just
there.
chatting.
I know you were. You know everybody.
I don't know about that.
You do. So it was a very nice turnout, lovely museum. If you have a chance, it's worth taking you a trip over there, I would suggest. They are now accepting memberships also, aren't they?
They
just sent me a press release on that today. Let me see here, which they wanted me to talk about. Angels Camp Museum Foundation announces its new membership drive. Preserve our history, become a founding member. Annual membership includes free admission, discounts at the museum store, which has been recently enlarged, invitations to special museum events, and during 2008-2009, special recognition as a founding member. They have individual and family packages available.
Cool.
So we have information on the pinetree.net. If you'd like more information on that.
And I think we're going to become members,
Yes, we are. We're like, I think we're going to be family members.
Aha!
Yes. It's also a red flag warning in Southern California this weekend due to the Santa Ana winds again. There have been units from the Calaveras Tuolumne.
They've sent them down?
CAL FIRE unit have been sent over. I know Hannah's husband from Mariposa has been sent over on a strike team.
He did. He was sent,
yes.
huh?
Over to Santa Ana. I guess the red flag warning watch in Southern California is through the weekend. Let me see. Red flag warnings forecast models continue to project moderate Santa Ana winds on Friday and Saturday. Forecaster confidence is high that from Friday morning through Saturday afternoon, relative humidity below 15% and northeast winds gusting between 30 and 40 miles per hour in many areas and 45 to 60 miles per hour in the more wind-prone locations. So that is expected to happen over the weekend. Sorry, that was hard for me to even say that.
Kid was a wreck. Anyway.
A lot of breath. Okay. That was a mouthful.
Now, in a pretty scary story, this is one that happened on Tuesday night.
Actually, you probably know the gal.
I know. And this is like, I read this and was like, I gotta go make sure she's okay, because this is
one
where, if it's
her.
Yeah, this is the one where she took a great risk, because this was an attempted armed robbery, and this took some bravery. A gas station clerk, this is at the Arnold Chevron. In Arnold, this is about 10:30 at night on Tuesday night, sprayed an armed robber with mace after the would-be robber brandished a firearm and demanded cash. So it was a weapon, okay? At approximately 10:20 p.m., the clerk at the Arnold Chevron was confronted by a subject wearing a ski mask pointing a handgun at her. So, this takes bravery. So we're behind the counter. There's somebody over there pointing a handgun, and she says, "Nah, I don't think so. I'm going to escort you with mace."
I bet I know who I'm going to.
Now think about that. That's pretty.
That would be scary. I would not.
But I mean, okay, if somebody's with a handgun asking for money, are you going to say no and escort him with something?
Probably not. I probably would give him the money.
That's pretty okay.
Took on some quite bravery there.
The suspect told the clerk to put. I'm hitting read more here, so okay.
He's wearing a ski mask.
Put money in the bag. The clerk responded by spraying the subject. Okay, put money in the bag with the handgun, right? Okay. The clerk responded by saying, "I don't think so," and sprayed the suspect in the face with mace. Wow. The suspect again demanded the money and threatened to shoot the clerk if she did not comply. The clerk sprayed the suspect in the face a second time.
Wow.
All right? The clerk told the deputies the suspect then left the store. As the suspect was leaving the store, he removed the ski mask, revealed to the clerk short, light-colored hair.
So they're still looking for him, right?
I think so. The suspect is described as a white male adult between the ages of 18 and 30, approximately 6 feet tall, with short, light-colored hair. The suspect was described as to be wearing a dark ski mask and dark-colored ski parka. The Sheriff's Department is not releasing the victim's name at this time to protect her from possible retaliation because, think about it, this was attempted, and she had the presence of mind to squirt the suspect with mace.
Yes, that was amazing.
And if it was the person that I think it may have been, she may have scolded them. How dare you come in here and try to do this? You should know better than that, young man. What are you doing? But really, put money in the bag or I don't think so. Go home before I tell your mother. It's probably not how it went down, but, it could have been, one of those things because I'm sure that she probably suspected that she may have known the person that been around there for a while, so if you know what's good for you, go home, don't ever do this again, and here's mace again. Don't ask me for money. Don't come in my store.
Okay.
All right. It should be noted that mace is a personal protection tear gas spray that was commonly used by law enforcement prior to the advent of pepper spray.
Okay.
So,
that was pretty funny.
How dare you come into my store and ask for money? I just loaned you $5 last week. Now what are you doing to repay me? Here we go. Anyway, on a serious note, the Sheriff's Department urges anyone with information regarding this case to call the Sheriff's Department at 754-6500 or the anonymous tip line at 754-6030.
Caltrans to conduct first ever test of magnet-guided buses on public lines. Did you read that? Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that.
Sacramento, California. This month, Caltrans will embark on a pilot program to test technology that guides buses by magnets. Just as trolleys are guided by cables during the final stage of the program, Caltrans will conduct the first ever test of the magnetic system on the public bus lines. Hey. This technology would enable travel times on public transit to be more comparable to that of the personal vehicles, said Caltrans Director Will Kempton. By convincing more people to get out of their cars and onto buses, greater congestion reduction can be achieved. Pretty amazing.
There you go. Can I play something?
Yes, John, you can play something. Go ahead.
All right, then we'll get on with our weekend stuff,
okay.
Right? Okay. Now, we have a new advertiser we'd like to welcome. It's Sean Murphy. And Sean Murphy is an engineering contractor, and one of the things he does is brush clearing. And we thought this was so cool that we thought people would want to see it a little bit. Okay. Now, what he does is he takes like a bobcat type of thing, but it has an articulated mower on it. All right? So he can go into basically manzanita that is like 6 inches around.
Which we've seen a lot of.
And just done.
Amazing.
Now, watch this. Pretty incredible. Brush clearing with Sean Murphy. Here it is. I'm cruising in. Almost like a military little tank. Here we go.
Is that you your job while you were there?
Well, yeah. See?
Hi, my name is Sean Murphy,
Mountain Earthworks Incorporated. He's talking about what they can do. It's green. It puts a lot of the nutrients back in.
That?
And Murphy's. And some of you may know Sean. Sean was a former mountain manager up at Bear Valley. And this is what he's doing now. Pretty cool. It's pretty amazing because they basically take a full-grown manzanita and crumble it up into just mulch.
Amazing.
100-foot protection. Anyway, we'll move on with it. See,
so we will have this video up on thepinetree.net.
This is cool.
Any business can do a video, right?
Yeah.
If you're interested in doing a video for your business for the holidays, we'd be happy to come in and shoot a video for a nominal fee, right?
Nominal fee, yes.
of your business to showcase during the
check
holiday
this out.
season or during any time.
I know. See, look at it. See, goes up at the top of that manzanita with his mower.
Very cool.
Look. And the nice thing about
And
this,
it's cool because,
erosion
you
control.
a lot of property.
Yeah, because if you look at
Lots of
erosion
manzanita.
control, what it does is it leaves the root system intact, which will, and then it just grinds the whole entire plant up into
Did you
mulch.
see manzanita while you were there?
He ground it all up.
John
It
knows how to make
became
manzanita
mulch.
wreaths.
I do?
Yes. And twig wreaths. He does.
I used to do basket weaving, but that I gave it up, and I thought I would do wreath making instead.
No, you do. You make some pretty good ones. I want some more of those. Those are nice.
That was in my.
One of those big ones that you made.
That was kind of my artistic phase.
Yes.
Look at this.
Free
See?
pine tree.
Look at this. Look at that. Grinding it up. See?
Very
I
impressive.
was very impressed
That is
with this.
impressive.
Here he goes. Here we go.
Okay.
See? It's pretty impressive. Now, if you look here closely, see if they look down here, all this, can look at it. See? All this under the ground now is just mulch. What used to be that is now just manzanita mulch.
They can just leave it there.
Just leave it there.
It is pretty.
Yeah.
This
And
is,
the man who's-
this is a job he's actually doing for somebody else. His own
He just
property.
pulled off the side of the road, just
He's
started, no. This is a man who's going to have 40 acres outside of Murphy's, and he's going to build his home several hundred yards back behind where he's
Cool.
working with the cat, and he's clearing the property so it's usable.
Okay. Tomorrow night is the big game between Calaveras High School and the Brett
We will be there live.
Yes,
We'll
be
start
streaming
probably
live.
about 7 p.m. on the web. We'll pick up cable at 7:30, and we will bring you the big game.
Yes. So join us tomorrow evening. It'll be fun.
It will.
It's also something
You're not
kind of
going
fun.
though, are you? You gonna go this one?
I don't know, John. Maybe if I'm feeling better. Now there's a Beatles, some kind of Beatles thing going on.
Oh, you're going to that, aren't you?
Isn't there, John?
Yeah, Ken Mansfield presents the Beatles,
Now, where's
the
that?
Bible and Beyond at Harmony
There it
Lifehouse
is.
in Murphy's.
Okay. It's actually going to be Bailey and the boys, right?
Well, it's part of it. Yeah,
Part of it, yes.
and pretty impressive. Now, this used to be one of the managers for the Beatles. Worked at Apple Records. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you posted all this stuff.
Ken Mansfield on Friday night, November 14th at 7 p.m. at the Harmony Lifehouse for a ride down his long and winding road with the Beatles. From their arrival in the U.S. to their eventual
Is that
breakup,
a song?
Kim was the executive in charge of their U.S. Apple Records operation and also a friend and personal liaison between the U.S. and the U.K. for the individual Beatles. So this will be going on. The Beatles, the Bible, let me see. He has done before. Amazon.com's rock editors rates Ken's The Beatles, the Bible, and Bodega Bay
There we
as
go.
one of the top 3 Beatles books of all time. So tomorrow evening will be the Bible and Beyond at the Harmony Lifehouse in Murphy's, which is next to Pizza Plus.
There we go.
What time tomorrow night? Oh, we see. Come and enjoy a lively set of favorite Beatles songs performed by local music group Plan B. A beautiful, professionally produced film documenting his time with the Beatles will be shown with, and they will also host a question and answer session. So that's
Yep.
on Friday evening.
Very nice.
Yes.
And if I was not going to be at the big game, I would be there.
I don't know what time it starts. But that's what I'm looking for. I don't see it.
It's not an account. It's, what is it? Well, anyway.
I would say probably around 6 o'clock. That sounds like a good time. What do you think?
Is that what you think?
Yes. Tomorrow morning, Greenhorn Creek Community Mini Health Fair being put on for the Greenhorn Creek community.
Dr. McGregor will be there.
Dr. McGregor, the new pediatrician in town.
Yep.
I guess I am assuming it's being put on just for the Greenhorn Creek community, correct?
Yeah. And that
Okay.
way,
And it's being put on by Mark Twain St. Joseph's Hospital at camps. Is it being held at camps, John? Let me
I'm sure
see
it
real
is right
quick.
around there.
being held at Camp's Restaurant from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Friday the 14th. They'll be providing free flu shots, pneumonia shots. There's actually a fee for the pneumonia shots. Free blood pressure draw screenings, blood analysis.
Somebody put their own calendar entry in, but it's not until December 10th. You see the one where it says all day?
Family karaoke at the World Mercantile continues at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening, every Friday night. I know they are open late on the weekends for ice cream and espressos and things like that. Blue Mountain Players presents Honestly Now tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Saturday, we have a lot of things going on. The Calaveras Mule Packers Challenge.
Now this is pretty cool.
Well, why don't you talk about this, John?
All right.
I don't know what it is.
And this is... Now there's a contest. Some of you may not know that you could actually win fame and fortune in this.
Okay.
There's a local family that has been world champions, in fact, including the son.
Okay.
Copperopolis area. And they're one spearheading putting this on. The Calaveras Mule Packers Challenge, scheduled for Saturday at Frogtown Arena, is an exciting event scheduled, and they are going to have, it's the American Mule Association. I've been known to be accused of being pig-headed and mulish, so this I feel right at home promoting this.
Are you going to this?
Yes. And the show will include gymkhana, packing, cattle divisions, all on mules and donkeys.
Okay.
Mules are used in Calaveras County and surrounding areas.
Being a donkey, I think.
Yes, I have. And recently. Yes.
Yes, recently.
And recently. By somebody sitting here close by.
No.
And
that's not true.
Okay, all right. All right, they're going to be crowd-pleasing competitions including steer packing, hitch classes, a trail course, the exciting team event, the Calaveras Gold Mine Race. In the Gold Mine Race, teams consist of 3 packers and their 7 horses and mules. They'll start on the arena at camp, where the camp boss sounds the whistle. Packers will jump out of their bedrolls. After catching and saddling their stock, they'll pack up all the loads that need to get up the gold mine. Then they'll race out of the arena and try to be the first team to drop off their loads on a nearly 1-mile course through the foothills. Pick up their bags of gold, bring them back to the camp boss. They'll have to be quick, be a bit careful with their loads, as they will be penalized for broken eggs or whiskey.
Wow.
So they don't want to break their whiskey.
And what time does this start?
It's all day.
So you're going to be there all day doing this?
No, part of it.
Okay.
The cattle division will include team roping, steer roping, cattle sorting. We got only a couple minutes left.
Yeah, I know, that's why you better stop talking.
So anyway.
The Good Samaritan Church of Valley Springs annual holiday boutique, holiday craft fair, the Rancho Calaveras annual craft fair, Motherlode VW canned food drive. They will meet at Long's Drugs in Angels Camp.
All right.
And they will head on out and do a canned food drive. Let me see real quick on that.
My Own School Shrimp Feed.
Okay. We'll be leaving Long's at 11:15 a.m. sharp.
Okay.
Driving to the Black Bart Players Playhouse parking lot of Murphy's to make our deliveries to Santa's Express. Lunch afterwards at a local restaurant of Murphy's, and then some local winery tours. Santa's Express feeds up to 1,000 families every Christmas through the help of local donations.
So that My Own School Shrimp Feed just kind of got blurred in the middle of that, didn't it? Didn't make any sense, did it?
I wasn't finished.
I know. All right. The 5th annual My Own School Shrimp Feed. Support your local parent co-op preschool. My Own School, all-you-can-eat shrimp and spaghetti, raffle, and live dessert and auction at the San Andreas Town Hall. Tickets are only very reasonably priced.
Yes.
And so call today before it sells out, 754-3702.
Yes. Ironstone travels to Italy on Saturday, my head, I cannot talk. Saturday, November 15th, travels to Italy. You are invited to a free dinner or informational meeting to learn about a trip. Ironstone Vineyards and Colette Travels are planning to Italy in 2009.
Very nice.
Trip to Italy will be wine-orientated, of course. Anything else with Ironstone? And travel to the Italian wine country hosted by Ironstone maker Steve Miller. Reception 5:30, dinner 6:30 p.m. Please call 728-1251 to RSVP.
And also, there will be a turkey in a barrel dinner. All right, and we're going to be turkey in a barrel dinner, Moke Hill Town Hall. We're almost out of time. Man, where'd it go?
Something old, something new is the next thing we need to talk about. I think that's it.
Mokelumne Hill Mounties Junior Equestrian Drill Team.
Okay, the Something Old, Something New, a concert featuring an exciting blend of American band music that spans nearly a century, will be presented by the Calaveras Community Band on Sunday, November 16th, 3 p.m. at the Bret Harte Performing Arts Center in Angels Camp.
There we go. Go out there, have fun, have a great weekend. We'll see you back here
on Monday.
On Monday.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.